You'll mostly solo commentary.
That's fine.
All I'm gonna do is ask questions.
Okay. So Ragnite starting out with Sheik.
Cool. What is melee?
Melee is a form of combat, typically known as being hand-to-hand.
Okay. That's how you know he's not a Sheik player, because he didn't hold A.
Also not a Sheik player because he's starting on MD.
To be fair, I think this matchup is perfectly doable on the stage as long as you're committed to throwing needles and short hop and just fairing in place.
Yeah, I find it weird because, like, I mean, top platform is pretty beneficial for Peach in terms of recovery, but like the lack of platforms and like the lack of like platform movement, I think, is really bad for Sheik, honestly. So
yeah, that's a good point. She gets a lot of value out of that.
Yeah. But we're seeing this pretty measured so far. Like, oh, that was that was a good double stick down.
He might be a Sheik player. He got the tech.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he definitely does play Sheik a lot. I think this is like the first time I've ever seen him bring it out in tournament, though. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him play this in tournament versus anybody.
Yeah.
And I go to every event this guy goes to with him.
You often drive us.
Yeah, that's right, dude. Is this the classic car, man? Oh,
yeah.
That was not the play.
All right, and this is where it gets fun.
Yeah, because now he's got to make something happen.
And like the thing is that he's only at 70, or he's only at like 80, so he's still got a decent amount of percent to go unless he like gimps him, and it's kind of hard to gimp Peach.
Oh yeah.
You don't have a down air like Marth does.
Exactly.
Ooh, power shield.
Oh shoot. He has power shields. All right.
All right.
His rolls out of the pressures have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Avoiding getting down smashed.
And it's interesting to show that, like, in that particular situation, he rolled away from the down smash and then ran all the way to the other side of stage and sat there. He was not feeling like he wanted to interact in that moment.
It sounds just like his Falco almost.
Yeah. Thinking emoji.
Thinking emoji. No, he actually goes in a fair amount. He has lasers 6 times before doing so.
Yeah. But
I'm loving these needle turnarounds. I wonder if he's actually been practicing Sheik.
He's probably been, like, I don't know if he's been, like, doing dedicated practice with Sheik, but he also gets caught out with an F throw and just dies. So, yeah, this is, like I said earlier, this is looking slowly worse. Yeah. So.
As it goes.
I mean, all right, just hold lead.
Oh, no, there we go.
That'll work, yeah, all right.
Good stuff.
Get that full stack. Yeah, so I mean, like, something else as well is that he's just, especially to like escape pressure, he's just doing these like short hop or full hop double jumps.
Right.
And like, if Blake catches on and just like floats under him, it's curtains.
Oh yeah. Flow cancel up air and then a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I mean like, oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, like Blake can combo really well. So also another reason to point out why this stage is interesting.
This guy has 0 punish game. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, sure.
He's the Peach to succeed Armada.
Alright. Let's go down smash.
Yeah, alright. I got caught by a lot of everything that he's getting caught by.
Yeah. I mean, the truth is that Marth's like neutral tools are a lot different than Sheik's in this matchup. I think Sheik is still good against Peach, but definitely not the same level of dominance as Marth is.
Yeah.
Like, Marth could have caught that probably.
Oh yeah,
with an F smash. So.
And had time to get into position for some other stuff.
Yeah, and I mean like right there, like that fair does a lot, but it's still like one more edge guard sequence to kill.
Right.
And. Alright, see.
Good stuff, Chris.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so this is not easy by any means, but I wouldn't count it out just yet.
One thing I really respect about Blake's play, he doesn't spam dash attack.
Yeah, that's...
Like, whenever he does a dash attack, it almost always hits because he knows it's going to hit.
Yeah, I know there's a quote from Armada that says you have to earn your dash attacks. Right. Which is very true, because it's one of the worst moves on shield in the game.
Yeah,
so,
it's pretty...
you can, like, read a book before you decide to shield grab.
That's one of the first things that Tim told me, actually. It was like, people complain about our dash attack, just shield it and shield grab, every time. Okay, we're back to the classic.
Falco and Sheik are very far away in terms of names.
Okay. going up. Good play. I don't know about that dare. Yeah, definitely not the play.
Not the play. All right. So I looked away to update the overlay, and it was a 0 to death.
So what do you actually think of this matchup in particular?
Falco Peach?
Yeah.
I think Falco, I think it's like mostly even in terms of practicality, but I think it's sort of like Falco is a pretty good combo game against Peach, like comparatively to the rest of the cast. Yeah. But Peach is also really good at edge guarding and abusing bad approach options. And so you have to be really careful as Falco, otherwise I think you just kind of die. Right. And especially with a Peach like Blake. So for example, right there, he kind of missed. I couldn't tell if it was a waveland or just like an L cancel or something, but he air dodged and then he died.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And I mean, Ragnite himself is not the biggest fan of this matchup.
In fact, I don't think I know a Falco that likes this matchup, actually.
It's, it's weird. Like, for a character that has a good enough combo game like Peach, and... Oh, okay. Blake finally messes up a hack stash.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, so, okay, that short was good, but he's still, he was still unpunished for it.
Right.
So... And,
ooh,
yeah,
gets called out.
Yeah, and see, there we go.
He'd been doing the dares from ledge for a while, so I think he wanted to call that out, but I guess it just worked out that he was close enough to...
Yeah, it still worked. Yeah, and I mean, we're still seeing a little bit of tech flubs, that shine, that air dodge we saw earlier that resulted in death. I think Shine might have killed there. It's hard to say.
Oh, let's go, Chris.
But F Smash will kill. Yeah, so... in terms of the stage counter pick, I'm surprised we didn't see something like Pokemon, just because I think part of this is, I know, it's apparently an unpopular opinion, but I think Peach definitely abuses small spaces a lot better than most other characters.
Okay.
I mean, at a low level, it's just CC down smash, right?
Yeah.
But I think there's still a lot to be said about the way that her pressure operates and the way that it relates to space. And the counterpoint to that is that she has less room to pull turnips.
Right.
But I think, especially Blake is good enough at finding situations that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And another one to Blake. Blake Gray, actually. Which is the sickest tag in Delaware.
It's pretty good. It's not that edgy, though. It could be a little edgier.
It could be, but...
Yeah. But, so to comment on the matchup a little bit more, that interaction right there at the very start where, he was just quite out of hit stun and then CC'd the down air, or not CC'd, he kind of, preemptively hit the down smash and it got 40% because Ragnite was fast falling.
Right.
And especially on Yoshi's, down smash, its relative impact is higher because obviously you die earlier.
Ooh, good shit,
which is good in cases like that for Ragnite. And ultimately, why he's choosing this counter pick is because I think he just wants to get the Sogs over with, and he wants to be the one to put on the pressure.
Right.
As we say that, Blake SDs. So looking a little bit better for Chris this game.
There we go.
And
it seems to be becoming more alive, and they seem to be at least both playing relatively well. It's just every time Chris gets hit, he dies.
Yeah.
Almost every time he gets touched.
Yeah, I mean, that was another situation where he missed a wave land and died for it.
Right.
It's rough out here for a Falco.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think he's got a game plan. And he's certainly, he's confident enough in it to go back to the same stage twice, even if he lost.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't really seem to be phased too much. He's kind of all right, I'm going to shoot some lasers, try and get a throw or a shine mix up.
Good shit.
And then something like that.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Clean play. Clean, honest play.
Yeah, and I mean, he's low.
Okay, we're good.
That was almost legendary. Yeah.
Blake is also probably one of the best Peaches I've seen at getting grabs.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think I've ever... he grabbed me more than I grabbed him, and I played Marth.
Yeah.
In a matchup where I'm twice as fast as Peach.
Yeah. All right. Realistically, one more two-hit combo is gonna take this, but we'll see if that actually happens. I actually respect that shine attempt. I thought that was going to kill, too. Oh, hack stashing.
That was a good dare.
Alright.
There we go.
And that'll kill off the top.
Good stuff, Chris.
Alright, let's go not a 3-0.
Let's go Dreamland.
Or
FD, actually, now think about it. Oh, really? Ooh, what do you think of this pick?
I think it's pretty good. Also, just to note, he can't go back to FD because
oh, that's right. Game 1 was there.
They started
right.
with Sheik. That actually, with that in context, I think starting on FD might not have been the worst thing.
That's a good point.
But so I think this stage is good for 2 reasons. One, Falcos usually hate FOD because the varying platforms can mess up your laser timings a lot. And also just your combos in general. And in a matchup like this, where I think it's sort of on Falco to control the tempo with lasers, getting rid of that is really bad.
Yeah,
I think. But also, to reiterate more on the point of like the small space and the kind of suffocating nature of Peach, I think. This, like, FOD is, I want to say the stage is actually smaller than Yoshi's. I'm not 100% on that, but yeah, but I think those 2 things combined make this a really good counter pick. And sure, there's a little bit of GIMP stuff like that where up smash goes through that low platform, but
right.
I think overall...
Good stuff, Chris.
Oh, another thing to note, with the different platform heights, Peach down smash is awful.
Right. That's right. And he just got that. He just got get up attacked and died.
Yep. So FOD's definite. I would definitely say it's the strongest counter pick in this matchup. Like, I mean, Son's like FD chain grab.
Right.
But that wasn't on the table anyways, so that's not good. All right.
Sorry. Keep it together. Keep it together.
Yeah. Blake's at the 69.
Oh, there we go. No more AZ.
No. Oh
there
my
we go. Good
God.
shit.
All right. That was the anti-69 power.
There we go, man. Did the anti-69
That was this. That's the 69 anti-curse. But that was the hideout.
Not the DI we wanted. And that's the tournament.
All right.
Solid showing, all things considered.
Yeah.